there's also the two entrances to get into there are right next to the sidewalk, and that's public.
Is there technically a sidewalk there?
Yes.
Yeah, there is.
There's a sidewalk there.
Oh, well then
Nice
let's just be on
sidewalk,
the
and nice
sidewalk.
brand
And
new
everybody who
sidewalk.
comes in and out will see us.
Yeah.
Roger, is that the sidewalk?
But if you're gonna,
Okay, do you know Mike and Teresa
Can you tell?
Ramirez?
Where's the sidewalk?
Well, they're our neighbors, but they also have a house
Which way?
on Palmer, which they own. And it's right across the football field, directly.
Okay.
I could,
But see, there's those tennis courts and everything.
Yeah.
So
We've got a sidewalk here. Are you?
We don't, we don't see a sidewalk.
It's a sidewalk. Trust me, I drive.
there.
I roll. I ride my
Palmer,
bike
Palmer?
on Palmer, and the sidewalk's on the side of the school.
Maybe it's an old picture from Google.
Yeah, probably.
yeah, it is, our house
Those
didn't.
things are.
There is a sidewalk. You
Pretty
Yeah.
confident, pretty
Yeah, I'm
confident.
100% sure.
Let's
Yeah,
just
I'm
go
on
with the
it.
sidewalk. I
Yeah,
think the
I like
sidewalk,
that.
right?
Yeah.
And then you know what? If we
You
can,
can cover both entrances.
once it starts starting, maybe we can do a quick march through the parking lot and come back to the sidewalk or something.
Oh, I like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, go through the
Yeah,
line.
do some like takes
But
on
Do
the
a
sidewalk.
little jog if we have to get away.
Let's
You
nail
guys
this.
can all park at my house if you want.
Okay,
That's a good
cool.
idea, too.
There's parking right there.
Tell us your address.
1658.
You on Palmer Drive?
No, on Woodhurst, but it connects to Palmer.
1658 Woodhurst.
Do it.
It's my girlfriend's
Right.
birthday.
Oh.
If I can get her to come
Can you
with
see
me.
that nice one?
Yeah.
I gotta remember to take
Well,
my
they're,
chalk to
not really, no, you can't see it from our house. You wouldn't want to be at our house.
No,
What time's the chalk walk?
It's right there.
All right,
It says 8.
Oh, it's at 8.
But I'm gonna.
time. What time do we meet?
I
4:45?
get off at 5:30.
4:45? What time do we meet?
It's on Thursday.
It starts at,
I
well,
think
the
5
doors
o'clock.
open at 5:15.
Actually,
Walk
No,
in my house.
4:45.
do we want to show? Do we want our presence to be there while people are in line?
Yeah.
People are gonna get in line.
An hour early.
Yeah.
People are gonna start showing up an hour early. If somebody can be there at 4,
4:30.
yeah, if people, or 4:30,
Yeah.
if people can start showing up at that time, that would be cool.
Because
I sit
people are
home
gonna
by
be there.
myself a lot.
What?
I didn't even know.
Right. It sounds like a
smiling.
3-hour span of time. So I'm mildly, I mean, I don't know that I want to be there for 4 hours. 3 I could probably do if I'm nice to my wife for the next day.
Bring her along.
Bring her along.
Bring.
She's a little
Bring the
more
midgets.
proper than I am.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get arrested.
No.
Oh, no, you're with
You know
Roger.
what? You're
He
the
has political
organizer of this
clout.
whole thing. That's
You're with-
my story, and I'm sticking to it.
It's gonna be a polite protest. There's nothing wrong with that.
I know, peaceful protesting.
Exactly.
Well, there
And if
are,
there's any violence,
Unless you
we're gonna
protest
blame
in
you.
the
unless we go drinking ahead of time.
unless you protest in the spot that's not free speech area anymore because they're making it so it has to be in a free speech area or you get
Yeah, but if
arrested.
you're on public property, it's but if you're on private property.
And
Yeah, but
is any sidewalk public property?
Is any sidewalk?
Absolutely any
It
sidewalk.
depends if they pull the HR.
Here's the weird thing about sidewalks. Sidewalks in
The
front of your
what?
house
HR
are left up to the
437.
homeowner to maintain.
Yeah.
But it's still considered
Obama
public
signed
property.
in.
Oh,
So it's a
some kind
weird
of
balance
Senate
kind
bill.
of thing.
Yeah, basically makes
House.
makes it a felony to either felony or misdemeanor.
Okay,
Felony
so let's
fines
do
all
fun.
up
To protest an area where Secret Service can enforce it.
All right, so let's get this straight. All right,
It wasn't.
5 o'clock, or do you guys want to do 4 o'clock?
I think we should do 4:30.
When people can show up at 4, between 4 and 4:30, because that's when people are going to start showing up.
I think we need to nail a time because one person showing up at 4 is going to feel awful lonely.
I can be there from 4 to 4:30 and pick Roger and Jacob and whoever else.
Well, I get off at 5:30, so I'll just.
Am I walking?
You're walking, babe.
No, I can get them there. I can come back and pick you up.
Okay.
Okay, give me a time.
That's an awful long
4:30.
walk.
4:30?
4:30.
And we're going to try to stay until 8:15.
Well, I
Let's just call
don't think
it
we really
as
need
it
to
goes.
be there.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, because maybe if push comes to shove, you can be there for when people show up, leave, then come back for when people start leaving. You know what I mean? If you can't stay there, because that's a long time to stand around, and it depends on if the person's availability.
Well, we've done 5 or 6 hours in front of the courthouse.
Yeah.
No,
That was
We
fun,
did it
wasn't it?
23 hours in a row
Yeah.
in front of the courthouse.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I don't think
it's not
that's
that
gonna
big of a deal.
All right, so sidewalk 4:30 is when some of you are beginning. Some of us will start at 5. And we're parking at 1658 Woodhurst Road.
We're gonna meet your house.
Um,
We have an extra spot you can pull
may I'm thinking we need to think about branching out. I mean, I have some students apparently, and you know some students
I got
apparently.
some students that are gonna come from
We need to get
college.
this information out to them immediately at the college. That would be really cool. Who else can we contact about this?
They're all in your class too.
There?
We have maybe some Toledo Occupy contacts that might be interested in this.
Okay, who else? So you'll contact them. I'll talk to students and Cindy will help with
Oh, yeah.
students.
I'm gonna be in touch with whoever's getting this involved with the union. So I don't know, you know, as of right now, I know they're planning on doing something. They just haven't got anything tightened up yet.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
I should hear something about that.
There are people that we don't see very often, like Fred. I'll talk to Fred and Kitty and Patrick.
I don't think Kitty will be able to come because when I asked her about the
She's
talk,
pregnant.
yeah, she's
Quite a bit.
like really close, like I think
Ooh,
time
just-
now.
I was a big sexist woman. You can do a lot pregnant, but she's pretty far along. As
Yeah.
Jake
I was
is.
just gonna text somebody and say that she
It's a whole different kind of art on a sidewalk, man.
So, the city council is holding their meeting tonight,
Mm,
and Dave, this guy,
they
you know,
plan.
would that help to let them know what we were gonna do?
Yeah.
So-
But sometimes they're more than welcome. Whether they'll show up, I doubt it.
No, no,
But-
no, no, no.
We
To
could
let them
proceed.
know so that if they have any advice for us.
No,
how
no,
to
I
go
don't
about-
think we know.
No advice?
What we could do is
Dave's a little bit
we're
too
seasoned
proper for
activists.
us.
Dave's advice was for us not to do our petition about the anti-personal amendment. You know, so I mean, he's not as progressive as you may think.
Yeah, let's not get too involved in a
what
Dave
we
plan
could do is
conversation.
we could go there and use our public speech time in the meeting to say to everybody watching on DCTV that we're going to be out there and come join us.
What about DC?
And a lot more people than you think watch those city council meetings.
Yeah. I have no life.
A lot of people watch them, you know.
It's good to be involved. Know what's going
There's a
on.
lot of things that aggravate me there.
Here, give me 1 second.
As of recently, it's
gotta double
been
check
hard for
something.
me to get up. I'm just so sick.
Thank you.
Like,
Appreciate that.
I'm so sad.
Oh, wow.
I get really pissy about all of this stuff, and nobody will listen to me. Or they listen to me too much, and they're like, God, somebody shut up.
So can we get some signs from the Democratic headquarters?
Go to the Romney place and just, use that recycled and seriously.
Oh yeah, like get a Romney sign and put a big X in it or something.
But
I
you don't
already
want
did
any.
that.
I know, I
That's
heard.
my
I seen
idea.
I seen
You don't want any Obama signs?
I'm not
We don't
really-
really support
it's-
candidates.
Right, we're not
Right,
partisan here.
And
We're
we're not pro-Obama.
And we
We're polymorphously,
We don't
Not
take
every-
to each his own, but the group does not put one above the other.
which makes us a very vexing
Yeah,
I,
space.
I personally
Yeah.
don't believe in all.
It's very vexing.
We support everybody's right to pick their own, support their own candidate and stuff, but as a group we try not to.
I don't think,
The best way
are
to
we gonna
explain
have an
it-
issue with
the best way to
Cindy
explain it
supporting
is
someone?
Democrats
I don't
and Republicans
like it.
is the same as being black or being white, or being Catholic.
It'd be
or being
awesome
Muslim. It's just a way to separate us.
If you guys were all
because you
about
have
third party
divided
candidates, because they
Congress.
get no play, man. You get no play at all.
You don't think about it, but it's the way it is. It really doesn't matter.
I think it would only be fair
The
that
same
if
thing
somebody
that Bush
brought
did.
one sign, you have to bring
You
them
know,
all.
and
I think maybe
Obama
we
Either
should
all or none.
focus our.
Cindy is hard to
on-
convince on that.
I think maybe we should
Only time-
focus
only
on
time-
criticizing
show it.
Romney and being critical of Romney.
The more you
instead
say
of
it.
putting someone else in.
You what?
I can live with that.
I
More
said, I think
focusing
we should be more critical of him instead of being like, here's an alternative to him. Just be like, this is why we're.
Yeah, just getting here. I know you guys aren't like pro-Obama, you know, which is fine and everything, but the protest isn't gonna be like a pro-Obama. It's gonna be,
we should spread
And
ourselves from those
critical.
kind of
yeah,
protests.
anti-issues. You know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that ones that are for issues things. But to be honest, if Obama moves to Defiance, I'm going to be there protesting that too.
Now, that's an interesting question.
So,
I might be
There's
with
things
you on
that we
that.
know
That's
that
pissed.
lots of people probably don't know.
Now I'm pissed.
The man
Well,
is
it's more
military.
like Roger was willing to go and protest the Obama office as for that neither Romney or Obama will take a stance on because they pulled money from Monsanto.
She's
So
a
that's something that Rod is willing to do, even
and
though he is for Obama.
Right.
It's
too much
just
feminism.
we try to stick more to the issues. We don't
For
want
people to
to
be comfortable with
like
That way
So,
no one will
like,
alienate
it's
you.
threatening to
Say,
people.
this was a-
Sure.
Gosh.
My manhood
Obama
shrivels up
protest
around
or,
feminists.
or,
That's a joke.
I got it. I got it.
or
It was a joke,
maybe that's
right?
one way to go.
Yeah,
So
but
like say we don't want to
like more
alienate you,
longevity,
like, oh, we're not
like
for
support your
No one
local
that you,
farmer.
because it is,
And
it
that's
is
why I
a
want to open a restaurant.
really bad system.
Really?
I
They'll go organic, locally
don't have to
grown,
play
fair
ball.
trade.
If you say
But when you allow yourself to play ball,
Yeah,
you just keep the cycle going.
Yeah.
You're not
You're
stopping
making it
This
anything.
is not the climate for interesting,
saying
thoughtful
that's true.
people.
No, not
What?
at all.
I understand.
Even the fair trade is kind of hard to get
fighting
things down.
for
I vote for my country. It's not, it's not like a.
Japanese
Party system.
more like
Middle Eastern food,
We have some of his ideas are very
Yeah.
great.
to
Some
get
people are, but I think it's just
Right, well, I've learned how to cook because of
I'm
that.
talking about the whole
Yeah, my
voting or
my friend
protesting,
Daha
promoting
is
a
from
candidate while
Senegal.
protesting.
West
They said that
Africa,
even you were
and taught
willing
me how to
to
make this
like be in front of the Obama office talking about like labeling genetically modified crops because it's an issue.
Ethiopian,
And trying to explain
Nobody.
that.
Yeah, it's a great.
Nobody. We are not affiliated with any political party.
Oh, Ann Arbor is one.
Exactly.
As a person, I might support something.
But like, I cook
And
from
everybody has
local
their own choice
ingredients.
to whoever
But
they
And
want.
it's
If,
just
if,
really
if Obama
hard.
if Obama came to
Like,
Because we
Defiance,
want to.
let alone the way that it's
of
grown,
everyone.
but
Right.
how
Different
far
people.
it travels and its environmental footprint.
you what?
It has
bothers
for more
me.
than a year.
It really does.
And it does, a two-party system does not, it's not going to always be there. More and more people are realizing that those two candidates or those two parties are almost identical.
Well, I mean,
Where
even
money
if,
talks and the bullshit just walks.
even if you support somebody from one of those parties, you're still somebody that we would like to represent and contact
Right.
with because we represent the
I'm
99%.
a Democrat,
And that's
you know, and we've had these discussions over the past year, and I think they're full of shit on a lot of things, but you know, I still like them. You know, it's okay. But on the other side of the coin, they think I'm full of shit on a lot of things, and it's okay with them too. So I mean,
We accept people for who they are, not for what, like.
Except for Sean.
And
That's
if a
right.
Republican came in here, and if a
I'm-
Republican came in here and had concerns about the same issues, they'd be just as welcome. You know, it's not about party affiliation.
Because if you look
It's about-
get
it's
into
about
it,
what's
there's a lot of
going on.
people that have the same issues, you know, money, economics. Everybody almost has that. Whether you be Republican, Democrat, third party, whatever. You want to see the economy do well.